Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to See Your Soul 3 Revolution with me, Lise. This is going to be a general message for the collective. We're going to see what's going on today. Happy Sunday fun day. I was at the gym. That's what all this is. And I got some downloads and I just had to come home and make a collective reading. It was something about, let's see if it comes out, but I was getting downloads on energy that wants to come in that is just isn't good for you, that you've already let go of. There was something about business too. I don't know if someone's like, there's some kind of legal something going on in business, but not to worry because you're protected. But let's see, Spirit, show me what energy. I also did this reading 2 other times, guys, and the first time the sound wasn't on, the second time the same thing, which it shouldn't be that way. So I guess the messages didn't on earth we would call that technical difficulties, but in the spirit realm it's energetic interference. Yeah. So, but I'm getting the message out. All right, let's see, what's the energy coming in for the collective spirit? What do you want to tell them on this Sunday fun day? Yikes. All right, the energy that's coming in. So the overall is the 10 of Pentacles. You have some sort of energy that wants to come in. They were waiting for you to heal, and now they're going to try to come in as the King of Pentacles and act like the Knight of Cups, all like charming and sexy and like trying to be cute. They feel rejected, or they feel bad that they rejected you. They're still a low-life degenerate. They're like a changeling. They change with, they wear different masks. So however you needed them or wanted them to be, that's how they became, right? That they do that with different people. They act the way that they think that the person that they're acting to wants. So they can be like a chameleon. They got nothing to really offer you. They're just a low life. It's like somebody actually, it's like this low life degenerate energy coming in. It's like, first of all, we're in spring. Why in the world would my collective give you energy in the winter when there's nothing to do, let alone the spring? You're all set. They were waiting for you to heal so that they could come back around. And what they don't know, or what they don't see coming, is how repulsed you are. What you thought was a connection was a trauma bond of some sort at some point before, whether this is business, finance, career, family, friends, love, platonic, romantic, right? But you let someone in and they just showed you how like black and gross their soul really is. And you were like, ew. You had to heal from all that, and you did. And now it's like, I don't care. What I may have thought was cute before, I don't. The only feeling that I feel when I think and see you is repulsion and disgust. And you laugh because it's like spirits laughing at them. It's like they're a joke. Yeah, this is just someone not even on your level. They want to be in your energy because they see that things are going super well for you in life. And they want to come back because their life sucks, because they are just constantly in toxicity, jumping from, relationship to relationship, or friend group to friend group, or job to job, because they can't see anything through. They don't know who they are, so of course they don't know what they want, right? They just see that you're doing really well without them, and they're like, oh shit, I want to come over there now. It's like, I don't think so. Not today, papa. Not today, mama. Stay where you belong, which is below and away from me. Hey, I'm just calling it how I see it. This person does have is financially well off, but it's like, I see that with the King of Pentacles, but that's all they got going for them. And like, who can't make money, right? There's all, so it's like they might get away with things in life because they make really good money. And so people, but my collective, and so people accept them because they're low lives too. And they have a way with people too. So some people don't know exactly what they're about because they're not that close with them. So they got a good front, but they're fake, and they make good money. But like, what good is making good money if your soul is gross? If you're gross, if you're a low life degenerate in every other way, like, see you later, bye. Says my collective. There's nothing this person can offer you but drama and trauma. Drama with a D and trauma with a T. Shoo fly shoo. Yikes, is my collective. They're still in page energy. They could be a fire sign. They could be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. But they haven't changed. They're still egoish. They are very delusional. There's also something here. Somebody was either coming after your business or after your job. They thought that they knew the rules, or they thought they knew the law. And they didn't think that you were smart enough, or that you'd have a legal team or corporate backing you or something like that. But I see here that you will, and everything will be fine, because even if this is the case, you're already prepared for this. You're too protected and too prepared. So bring it on. You can try, but it's not. It's like, this is the type of person that, because their life sucks and you saw through them and chose to leave and leave all that darkness and all that bullshit and actually heal from it, right? Like, took you a long time, but you did it. The cruelty, I see financial abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse. I see gang stalking. There's just a lot. I see just manipulate. It's just really gross. I don't want to get really, but it's like that, right? And you healed from all that, and now it's like this person, this energy is like, they think that they can just come back over to your energy because you've healed and you're going to forget. No, you forgive to forgive yourself, but you ain't forgetting shit. And you've worked way too hard to let some low-life degenerate back in, right? You didn't even know that they were a low-life degenerate when you met them. So please just, keep that in mind. But since you woke up and you healed, you're like, ew, yikes, that's not cute. That's lowly. That's not cute. That's immature. That's not cute. That's childish. That's not cute. That's manipulative. Grow up. Like, yikes. But it's like, this person, because they have nothing going on good in their life. So they're dedicating a portion of their life to try to ruin yours. But it's not going to work. You're prepared for whatever this is, and you're protected too, just letting you know. They may have tried in the past too to destroy your business or your work, but I see that it didn't really matter with the Ace of Pentacles here, and it's not going to matter moving forward. Sometimes people, this person needs to stay relevant for some reason, and they think that if they disrupt your life, then you'll only focus on what they're trying to disrupt, and you won't continue living a good life. So because you'll be in despair or in anxiety, that makes them feel good. They feed off that. Yikes. But it's all stems because they're acting out in malicious and really disgusting ways because you want nothing to do with them, because you saw them for who they were. I also got what I saw, I don't like to bring this stuff up unless I see it, right? But I saw it more than once in here. You may have, for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, this person was also a DL, a down low. Like if this was like a somebody that was gay behind closed doors and you didn't know, or bisexual, I shall say. And if you had known, you wouldn't have even fucked with them. For those of you that this was romantic is what I mean, not platonic, not in business, right? I'm talking about, you found out some things about this person that you were like, yikes, gross, no thanks. Yeah, come on. You want to, there's, if you're gay, you're gay. If you're bi, you're bi, right? If you're straight, you're straight. But don't hide it from someone. That is, if you're bisexual and you're going after somebody that's straight, you need to be honest, because that's not right, right? And so when someone finds out that you're a bisexual and that when you're in a relationship, it's like, it's repulsive in the aspect of taking choice away. and not revealing who they really are. It's sneaky, it's manipulative, right? Like they took the choice away. That's not for everyone. That was just for some of you, and I saw it, so I wanted to bring it up. What else do we have, Spirit? Spirit's laughing because it's the audacity of this energy. Everything's going to work out. It's not going to affect you, and it's just not. And yeah, the cycle's closed, and it's like you're not reopening a cycle. You fought too hard. You fought way too hard to close this out, and it's like all good times ahead for you. Page of Wands is back, and the Four of Swords. This energy is going to be stuck in their head by your reaction, or whatever your legal team, if it was the legal part of it, is going to fight back on, or what you're going to, you know what I mean? They're going to stay quiet, but they're going to be stuck in their head because they're going to see very quickly and shut their mouth and be quiet, and then be stuck in their head because they're going to see that you see right through them, and you know exactly what they are and who they are at their core, right? A liar, a cheat, a thief, unkind, cruel, low-life degenerate. And it's like, you can have all the money in the world, but your soul is ugly, baby. See you later, bye. They can't fool you anymore, and it's bothering them. They're also upset because they can't get to where you're at. You're not allowing them. Like, some of you might not be hanging around the same places that you used to, or you're not available. You're not making yourself available to where this type of energy could come, like, to talk to you in person, right? So, like, maybe before you hung out at certain places, or, you know, and did certain things, and then when you healed, you took yourself out of certain things, right? You decided for yourself, no, I'm not doing this or that, or I'm not going there, right? You're limiting your risks as far as like seeing this person, because there's things that you cut out that, sure, they were fun, but it's hit or miss. It's not like I didn't really love it enough to want to have to maybe see this person at this event or at this place or with these people, right? So and because of this, they're trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're doing it with. They're pissed off and they want to start over with you. But they also know that you're the Empress and that you've emotionally walked away and you got no emotions for them. Because who you loved, or who you did business with, or who you were friends with, or whoever this family member is, right? Like family, friend, whatever this is, the person that you had a bond with or a connection with in whatever area of life, that wasn't a real connection, because though you were real, 100%, right, vulnerable and real, they weren't. And so the person that you connected with was somebody that wasn't even real to begin with. And you understood this when you woke up, when you healed, as you were healing, right? And closed out the cycle. You understood we're not a match. We're not compatible. We don't share the same values. We don't share the same beliefs. We don't share the same morals. We don't share the same ethics. Like, you're just, you know, not to mention you're about like 20 levels higher. Like, hey, and my collective is like, I'm wise and humble enough to know I'm replaceable, but I'm cocky enough to know it's going to be a downgrade, says my collective, in any area. Because you're an awesome friend. You're an awesome lover. You're an awesome partner. You're an awesome business partner, right? You're an awesome employee. You're an awesome employer, right? You got friends in high places too, because when you meet people, you meet them for who they are, not what they are. Like, your title's cool, but like, how are you as a person? It's like that. And so it's like you've met people through life without realizing who they were until after, right? Because you didn't, if that makes sense, like who they were in the, like what their title, it's like that, like knowing, like, okay, like let's say you meet the senator, but you don't know it's a senator, let's say, right? As an example. So you start talking to this person at like a really nice gala, and it's a dinner for a volunteer thing, and you're donating anyway, you meet the senator, but you didn't know. I know it's a kind of a lame example because you would know, right? But let's just say you didn't. And you talk to this person, and they really liked your idea for your donation, for your foundation, right? And then you part ways, whatever. Then you see them a few weeks later and you realize, oh, wow, that was a senator. Then you happen to see them at another place. And now this senator walks up to you and wants to talk to you about this idea because they met the real you and they liked the real you and you met the real them, title aside. Do you see where I'm going with that? It's like that. But that's how it is in your whole life with all the people around you, right? It's like people of all walks of life. You're loved because you are who you are. You don't change. You only get better. That's just what's up. Yeah, look, bright times ahead. None of their little antics are going to work. Their little tantrums, their bullshit, none of it's going to work. This is like a child that's acting out, but it's an adult that's acting out in different ways because they need to stay relevant. And so if they think that they can try to destroy or distract you in one area, then they feel closer to you, but they also feel good about it inside. Do you see how they have to feed themselves? Most people, we feed ourselves with positivity, with optimism, with completing a goal for good things, right? Not this person, not this energy. When they manipulate someone, they get an ego boost out of it. They ego trip. When they fuck with someone that they're mad at, they get an ego trip, right? It's like they feed themselves from negativity. Oh wow, I really fucked him over. Oh wow, I really fucked her over. They actually get entered. They feed themselves with that. And if you were to be upset or sad or scared or any of the not good feelings because of something this person did, they feed off that, just like they did when they're energy vampire, but they suck the good energy out, right? That's what they did before to you, but then they also feed off the energy of making you sad, upset, like seeing you fail, right? Like just knowing that they manipulated you after they abused you. It's just things like that. Like, it's really gross. It's yucky. And, it's not your fault. You just didn't understand because you were looking through, back in the day, in the past, you were looking through a different lens because you are honest, loving, caring, kind, compassionate, smart, intelligent, and work in the Most High, great in business. You just thought this person was like you because their words said that. And because you say what you mean and mean what you say, you believe, that they were like that too. Because most times, guys, when we think something of someone else, it's a projection of ourselves, along with we recognize in someone what we see in ourselves. So if you see something good in someone, you're going to project that out because you also have that, right? Well, if you're always a good person, you're always going to see the good instead of seeing what's really there. But now you're too wide awake and well aware. It's happy times ahead. They're going to try to bring some conflict to you. 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords. I'm also hearing there was a third party. There might have been for some of you that was giving idle threats to this person, like they were going to beat you up or something. Like, my collective is saying, I got some gloves tucked in the back in case you want a buck. Anytime. One-on-one mutual combat. Like, let's go. Shit, please. It's like weak people just threatening each other when you don't even know who this third party is. But this is just drama from the past that you're getting. Okay, so the conflict and the drama from the past, 7 of Pentacles, has to do with love or a deep friendship or a business ship. There's justice for that, right? Now they're waiting for justice in a different way. They're wanting to renew drama and trauma, mind games from the past. They want to keep you in delusions about love or whatever this connection was. They want justice for you walking away and leaving them. So they're like waiting, and like they have all the time in the world to write down all these things that they're going to do to get back to you. Very intricate. I'm seeing a notebook, and like, if I do this and I say this and I get this witness and that witness, it's like, you can try. They think that they know the law more, the Constitution, something like that. But also, if this has to do with work, it's like people trying to team together. It's just a shitty plan that's not going to work. But it also fuels them to think that it would. It's really sick. Most people get pleasure out of a code of ethics and fighting for things that you believe in for the greater good. This person, this energy, will do anything to if they can't have you, then they want to destroy you and your life. And so, but you have the cycle's closed. And the one that's opening is the sun, the brightest card in the deck. You don't have to worry about this because you're protected and way too elevated. It's like you see it coming a mile away, and like you're already prepared for whatever this is. The energy is like shoo, fly, shoo. Anything else? Yeah, Page of Wands. They're back out again. They love you. Or they love... Okay, so for those of you it's love, they love you and they want your nurturing energy. For those of you that this is business, they want your creative ideas. For those of you that this was family, they want you to be more nurturing to them and accept them back in. If this was friends, it's the same thing. They want to come back into your life, right? So, but they don't understand that, like, yeah, King of Swords, that's what you're going to be. They don't understand that, like, you are just dealing with logic and truth. And honestly, my collective's saying, I don't even care about the truth anymore. That was the past. I'm over it. I've healed and I don't want anything to do with you. Yikes. Like, step off. Step the fuck off. You and your bitch. You and your dude. Whatever, right? Like, yikes, people. It's going to be a huge tower moment for them. They're not going to know what to do. They're gonna see that that they can't win. They're gonna try to come back with new tricks. It's like a freaking cartoon about losers that like, let me try this, let me try that, like the Wiley coyote, but like the roadrunner always wins because the roadrunner is just running, just pure, right? And the roadrunner does all these antics to like the coyote does all these antics with the Acme bombs and all these different things, like to try to trip up the roadrunner, but it never works. The roadrunner never, like, the Wiley coyote only ever hurts itself, and you know what I mean, because like the traps that it lays or the plans, it doesn't work because the Wiley coyote it's just the roadrunner's it's pure. It's something like the roadrunner's got like God on its side, and the Wiley coyote is working from the shadows. Yeah. Wow, look, the same two cards came out. You healed, it's showing, you healed from the past. The cycle's closed. You closed the cycle so that you could heal from the past. Happiness is yours. Look, 10 of Cups with the sun. Happiness is yours. Starting over from heartbreak, whether business, finance, career, family, friends, platonic, however, right? And someone else, this charmer energy is feeling emotionally lost without you and waiting for you. Yikes. And if it's a charmer, if it's in business, it's a charmer energy that's really good talking, and they missed something to do with your emotions. Wherever this falls, they missed something to do with your emotions, how nurturing you were to them, but that's when you thought that they were something that they weren't. Once their mask fell off, you saw them for what they were, and you kicked them to the curb, and you didn't look back, and I don't blame you. That's what I have for you, collective. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and please let me know if this reading resonated, all right? Bye, guys.